What's up everyone, I'm Sublight Drive, and today I'm making another model from a piece of concept art. This time I'm going to be working from an illustration drawn by Ailantd Sikowsky. I really like the look of Ailantd's work, which has a lot of loose but very clean lines. I knew I wanted this to be more kitbashed than scratch built, which means starting by digging through my big box of parts. My first moment of inspiration was realizing that the shape of the body was really similar to these tank turrets that I have.
After that, I just started picking out anything I thought looked cool, but that mostly meant pieces from X-Wing kits, Navy kits, and Zabungle kits.
For starters, I'm just holding things up next to each other to see what fits. By that I mean if they get me closer to the shapes that I want, but also if they literally physically fit together. This big tank wheel fits perfectly into the underside of this tank turret, which is pretty neat. I think the craftsman calls that a pre-manufactured advantage, when those parts fit together even though they weren't really designed to. Once I gathered up some good pieces, it's time to break out the weld-on and start sticking stuff together. I got a Dremel for Christmas this year, and I'm still playing with how I want to include it into my workflow, but it's totally perfect for smoothing out the curved cut I made in the Styrene. Once the last few details are glued in place, it's time to clean up and get to painting. After I primed everything gray outside, I wanted to start with some pre-shading. I don't tend to do it so often because I feel like it usually gets lost under the weathering that I like to do, but I wanted a cleaner look to this model, so I figured I'd go for it. I finally took everyone's advice for masking, and I put down a layer of the base coat before the color this time. Turns out it works really well. I feel kind of dumb that it took me this long to start doing that, but hey, no time like the present. Now that the final detail of those teeny little antennas are in place, I called it done. One last shout out to Ailantd for designing this excellent little drone. I knew I'd have to break out of my comfort zone and not plan everything out from the start like I usually do, since all those weird curves and shapes would be a real challenge in their own right to fabricate from plain styrene. One of these days I'll get my hands on a vacuum forming rig and then things will really start to pop off, but I don't have a garage, so that'll have to wait. Anyway, if you like what you see and you want to try making a spaceship of your own, I sell templates for scratch building ships that are my own design. They're a great way to get into the hobby, and it's the best way to support the channel so that I can keep making cool stuff. I really can't tell you how amazing it is seeing all the different ways folks have taken my designs and brought them to life. And for those of you who've already made one, I'd love to see it. I'll have all my socials linked below if you feel like sharing it. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.